Okay, here we go. I'm looking over the Union Pacific rail yard in downtown Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm shooting through a fence. I'm shooting at f/1.8, even though there's tons of light. In fact, the shutter right now is at a 13,000th of a second. But the reason I'm doing that is so that the fence is like, out of focus. Oops, okay, or maybe the background's out of focus. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Some fences are better than others, but yeah, check this out. So now the fence is out of focus, so you can actually see the train. It's kind of a weird flashing effect, but at least you can see. It's partly cloudy now, so it's actually pretty good lighting. If it was nice and sunny, I'd basically be facing the sun right now. That would kind of be lame. What I might do is if I, tomorrow morning, like soon after dawn, get up and have breakfast, and then come up here and do it again, the sun will be behind me. That might be really cool. So look at this track over here, these green cars. They're partially filled with ballast. They're Union Pacific rail cars. Some of them have solar panels on top to help power the mechanism, I think. The mechanism to open to shut the doors, whatever you call it, underneath to drop the stuff off. Empty them out. Okay, so now if you look over there, you should see Union Pacific locomotive 4015 and 2 tender cars. So on that same track inside that building there, that's where the steam engines are stored. 4014 Big Boy should be right in there. It was out earlier today, but I didn't bother to get up here. I had some errands to do. I had to do laundry and boring stuff like that. It had been a week since I did laundry, so it's about time. For those of you who are wondering, notice the windsock is working. Wyoming is pretty flat. There's some hills, but anyway, long story short, it's very windy up here. I forgot the oh, come on, focus. Okay, there we go. I forgot the elevation up here, but it's over a mile. It's very high. So it's very windy. I heard they give tours of that roundhouse, but I wouldn't even know where to ask for a tour. Or beg, plead. I really want to see in there. I seriously thought it'd be part of the museum tour, but the museum is on the other side of the tracks. That I don't know if you can see it just yet, but that cool looking brick building, that used to be the passenger train station. That's where the official museum is now. Unfortunately, admission to that place, it's a cool little building. It's got a big model train layout and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, it doesn't include coming over here to see the real thing. Kind of heartbreaking. There's some dude honking at me. I have no idea why. I'm on the sidewalk. In fact, there's a nice concrete barrier between the... oh, check it out. They got a big hose there to refill the tender cars. I can't tell about those tender cars, but usually they have come in 2 parts. One for the fuel oil to run the, to make the steam, and then one for the actual water that gets turned into steam. Like I said, you can see that locomotive is 4015, so it's like the number neighbor for 4014. I don't think the camera's picking up very well, but 4014 Big Boy is just inside that building there. It was out earlier today, but I missed my chance to come see it because I was busy. Oopsie. Definitely a case of you snooze, you lose. What's interesting too, of course, is so I'm facing west right now. The train's going to be heading west. So that means sometime they're going to be turning it around. There is a turntable over there. So I'm really curious, when are they going to actually, focus. When are they going to actually turn it around and then build the train? I would like to watch that from up here or somewhere. Look at that little tiny yellow vehicle there. That looks so cool. Baby locomotive. Alright, so there's the turntable, a bunch of passenger cars. I really would like it if they would take all of that with them to California and back. Honestly, I think they should pull a 300 car train. Make it worth it. Get everybody's attention. Oops. There's another view of the, what's it called? They have a name for that building. It's like Steam Locomotive Facility. It's not just 4014 Big Boy. There's other historical stuff in there. As you can see, there are a couple of cabooses over there by that other brick building. All sorts of neat stuff. And then over here to the right is the actual mainline track, double trackage for the Union Pacific Railroad. And it connects to the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad over there too. By luck, I was able to get a Burlington Northern Santa Fe freight train on video today. Since I didn't have my tripod or gimbal handy, so I ended up just putting the camera on top of my vehicle. Close enough. Anyway. Diesel fuel, 70,500 gallons. You'd think they do it in barrels then, but then you'd have to wonder, okay, is it regular barrels with 40 gallons in a barrel, or British barrels with 42 gallons in a barrel? Probably better do it in gallon, because there's only one type of gallon. Is that a person on the right? I can't tell. To the right of that brick building. I can't tell if that's a person or a piece of equipment. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I like those yellow passenger cars they got over there on the other side of the turntable. Man, I hope they take those with them. Obviously, it's in the yellow and black Union Pacific colors. Like I said, this is the old passenger train station. It's now a museum and some other stuff. I think the convention center. It's a nice little museum. Like I said, it's got some model train layouts. It's got a whole bunch of exhibits about the history of the railroad and stuff like that. A few bells for kids to ring. It's only like $12. I think most people only stay about half an hour. But they also, oh yeah, up there, I can't remember where. Yeah, at the far corner, hold still. At the far corner of the building, they have some chairs. You can sit there and look out the window and watch trains go by. The air conditioning isn't that good though, but at least they have restrooms too, so. Plus it's facing the sun. It's facing south, so it's not the best lighting for videos either. But it's a comfy, cozy place to watch for trains. Except I don't think any Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad trains will come this way. I think only the Union Pacific trains come this way. So it might, you know, be a long wait. What's really cool, there's all this stuff that's off limits. Like, look at that. There's stairs down there going to the lower level. I have no idea what's in the lower level. It's like in, what's it called? Pee-wee's Big Adventure, when he wants to see the basement of the Alamo. I want to see the basement of that place. I don't know what's in there, but I'm sure it's awesome. Of course, I could be wrong. It could be a bunch of empty buildings or whatever. They might store cardboard boxes down there. I don't know. Okay, well, I've reached the end of the rail yard. So there's 4 tracks here. I'm not even sure which 4 are considered the main line or not, but anyway, eventually I think it becomes 2. Man, noisy vehicles around here. Hopefully, well, soon I'll be driving battery-powered cars and won't have that problem.